trust on the God,
Hmm.
but not, because some things happen which can be done by the God. You think that you should rest everything on the God. That's not the fair deal. So we should do
Hmm.
our karma. And you also highlighted about Arun that he think that if you do your hard work, so God help you. That's very nice thinking.
Hmm. So, for my viewers, can you introduce yourself in a nutshell?
Yes. So my name is Rajpal. I'm from UP. I complete my master with political science. My hobbies are reading books, diary writing, and practicing yoga. That's all about me.
Okay. So, in this video, I will narrate a story, and after that, you will tell me any teachings from that story.
Sure.
Okay.
Yes.
In a village, there were two boys, Rohan and Arun. They were very good friends. Rohan, he always believed in God, so he was little bit lazy also. For his all action, he always believe, okay, one day God will do all good things for him. On the other hand, Arun always think, yes, definitely we should believe in God, but we should do our hard work also. We should believe in hard work also, because he
Right.
always said to Rohan, God always help those people who help themselves.
Right.
But he always ignored his, advice. One day there was a, flood in the village. That time, Rohan prayed to God, please God, save me, save my house, save my cattle. On the other hand, Arun was making a raft. Okay, with the help of raft, he saved his cattle, his family, and some of villagers also he saved. On the other hand, all the cattle were, drowned in the flood. In the last, he understand, yes, God always help those people who help themselves.
Right.
So faith and effort go hand in hand. That quote he understand that day.
Right.
Now you tell me, did you observe any person who believe in God and for all actions he always blaming to God?
The Rohan believe in the God. Am I right?
Yes.
But yes, we should
No,
have the
no.
trust on the God,
Hmm.
but not. Because some things happen which can be done by the God. You think that you should rest everything's on the God. That's not the fair deal. So we should do our
Hmm.
karma. And you also highlighted about Arun that he think that if you do your hard work, so God help you. That's very nice thinking. I do
Hmm.
believe that we should do, believe in the God, but we think that whatever we will do, and so it will be held by the God. It's not like that. If you are really hardworking, it's not, there should not, pretend that you are just trying to pretend that you are doing the hard work, but in the actuality you are not doing nothing, anything. So that's not good thing. Yes, you mentioned about the flood. Like, so there are some, precautions which we need to follow, which maybe the Rohan didn't, take. So he should have taken those steps. Then he can say that yes, God save me, because those steps would have been taken by the Rohan, not by the God. Because it's a nature.
Hmm.
Because what I believe that some things are there, they also can't be changed by the God, because of the
Hmm.
to betterment of the human life. To the society. For example, in the Mahabharata also. So when the sun was going to down, so the Lord Krishna didn't stop the sun. He just tries to cover up the sun. It means that Arjuna was doing his own karma, but God helped him because he was
Hmm.
religiously and honestly performing his karma. So in the sense, I would say that yes, with the believing in the God, your more focus should be on your hard work, because God helped such a person who do the hard work with totally devotion. There should not be like the pretend that we do the
Hmm.
pretension. So there is no.
And when I was giving board exam first time, I observed like some of my classmates. They even didn't go to temple, but when they hear, okay, now this year we are going to, give board exams. They are just going every day temple.
Yes, I also same. I was also same. Although I like to visit the temple after my college life, but I don't generally visit to the temples. But I believe that I think it's my personal perspective that we should visit the temple. It's not just about to asking something.
But if
I
you
mean,
are going on a particular day, then what we call it?
No, I mean, what I feel that because for me, I do the chanting. I mean, these, I mean, the practices at my home. I mean, at my on my room. So I feel very, calm. But some people are there. They think that. I mean, I'm just giving an example. This is the very real example. There are the
Hmm.
one family. They so much believe in the God, so much. But
Hmm.
if you look at their action, they are like demon. They
Hmm.
always
Yes.
tries to disperse to the common people, poor people, and they think, what they say. They say that God is a flowing God, giving them blessing because of money,
Hmm.
because they are, I mean, some amount of the rich. So they think that they are believing the God. That is why they are earning, whatever they have. But I don't think
Hmm.
that, because sometimes what happened that, if you are the rich, it doesn't mean that God is blessing you. It may be your past
Hmm.
actions and your recent past action due to which you have the money. So just you are, I mean, daily visiting to the temple, you are praying to the God, but your deeds are not so good. So
Hmm.
that's there is nothing like the worth, to visit the temple. Be very kind towards other animals also, nature also. Then doesn't mean whether you go to the temple or not. Be very kind.
Hmm. Yes, if we mix faith and our effort, hard work,
Right.
then we can get a good result.
Correct. Correct.
Hmm.
Do you trust
Because
in the God?
yeah, I also believe in the God, but yes, I also believe in hard work also.
Okay. Like, I mean, if you have to single out between the God and your hard work, so on whom do you trust the more?
Hard work.
Okay. But I'm no, I mean, slightly different. I would approach to God, then I will pick up to I mean, to hard work. I
Hmm.
mean, like, giving an example from the Mahabharata also. I always like to give the example from Mahabharata. What I believe that, Arjuna was, very dilemma. He was not able to
Hmm.
understand what is the right and wrong. So Lord Krishna gave him, address of the, I mean, Gita, and he
Hmm.
told the entire story. And after that,
Hmm.
Lord Krishna left the things on the Arjuna. It is depend on you whether you want to take those steps or not. Because what
Hmm.
I that, certain things are there, they definitely created by God, just test you, that how would you react, on those, the situations. So I think,
Hmm.
I believe that if you think that something is better for you, just go for the God. But don't ask God that, you should help me. Just ask his
Hmm.
blessing. Not that, if I do that things, if I succeed, I will give you, what we call the prasadam to you.
Hmm.
And like that we
Hmm.
make generally that
Hmm.
this kind of commitment. We should not do that. We just take
There
out
is
the.
one quote in Gita also. कर्म करो फल की चिंता मत
Yeah,
करो. So
correct.
I
Yes.
think your karmas, your work all should be good. Definitely you will get good result in future.
Right. Right. But
Hmm.
most of the people, but nowadays people are, more religious, but
Hmm.
more unkind toward the people. That's the reality.
Sometimes I can say they are superstitious also.
Yes, that is very much fact. And they trust, I mean, the such a things which are not exist. Like,
Hmm.
they do what we call, I mean, the sacrificing of the animals, which I don't believe that God ever ask. I
Hmm.
mean,
And I believe always like there are so many stress, griefs also in our life. So
yes,
my suggestion is we should always reveal these things in front of God
right,
because only they can hear.
right. And, in the Deepavali and the Holi, I observe, I notice generally people do we call, the like magics, I mean, so many super.
Black magic.
Yes,
Yes.
yes, right. So they do, I mean, they sacrifice the animals, the hens,
Hmm.
and, the goats also. I don't understand why people do so. And,
Hmm.
I mean, in the village, so many things are there. If you look at them, if you observe, you will see that how they are so full. We are in the
Hmm.
modern society. They think even sometime if they are unwell for quite some time, like 1 day, 2 days, 1 week, 1 month,
Hmm.
so they think that someone has, hypnotized them, you know
Yes.
like slow I mean, black magic or
They
weed.
are doing brainwash. Sometimes they are doing
Yes,
brainwash.
right. And one
Hmm.
incident, it's a 2 month, I mean, the 2 month back, there was, I mean, my auntie, she went to somewhere else, I mean, we call the, uh, I mean, I'm just forgetting them. In the English, we call soothsayer. We call the jyotisi. So astrologer.
Astrologer.
Yes,
Soothsayer.
yes. Yes,
Hmm.
soothsaying is also correct, but for the woman, that was the woman.
Hmm.
So I went to
Okay.
I went to there. That was the temple, and so because I didn't have any problems with that, and so my auntie asked something to her, and she said, I was just kidding, and I said my auntie that let me just check to myself, and I said that I'm preparing for the competitive examination. I'm doing like this, and I'm not like so well, and I've been facing some problem. So she said, look at me, and she asked me that make just eye to eye connect. I said okay. I made then she said a lot of things that God always, I mean, I mean, name to Jahar,
Hmm.
we have that
Hmm.
God. So
Hmm.
he said that he always with you, and you have some problems. You should do that. You should
Hmm.
come regularly here on the Monday. I said okay. Then she asked a lot of the things to me. And then I said that it's not my problem. You should give the answer because you say that you have the power, you have the mind to understand people, to explore and to extract the things from the people. So it's your and then she said me, let me I mean to meet to other people. You come later on. Then I understood that she's nothing, just earning the money through, you can say, the fake name of the, I mean, on the
Hmm.
name of the god.
Sometimes when we are saying to God, we feel okay, now I'm stress free. This is
Right.
the reason. Most time, we always believe we should always say to the God, and after that, we feel stress free. This is the reason mostly people believe in God.
Yes, generally people believe, and I too
Hmm.
strongly believe, and but I don't believe in the, I believe in the God, but not in the sacrificing. I mean to killing the
Hmm.
animal. That's even our God never asks, I mean these things, which is
Hmm.
totally because they ask for the kind to be very kind. So how the kind person can kill to the animal? It's totally.
Yes, yes. They should understand because sacrificing any, creature
Yes,
is not.
yes,
Yes. In conclusion, we can say we should believe in God. We should always say anything to the God. But yes, we should believe our hard work also. If we
yes.
mix, hard work and our faith, then we can get good result.
Yes, but we should also follow the principle of the God. Just visiting
Yes.
to the temples, just talking
Hmm.
about the God, that is totally unacceptable. When you are visiting to temples,
Hmm.
so there are certain rules, regulations. Even our scripture also
Hmm.
follow them instead of just teasing to the somebody else.
Hmm. Wait.
Yes,
इसके बाद बात करती हूँ. रिकॉर्डिंग कहाँ से बंद होगी?
it is from my side.
देखेंगे डेली यूज के कुछ सेंटेंस इस कन्वर्जेशन के बाद. मैंने यह सब कुछ सिर्फ तुम्हारे कहने पर किया था. आई डिड ऑल दिस जस्ट बिकॉज यू टोल्ड मी टू. आई डिड ऑल दिस जस्ट बिकॉज यू टोल्ड मी टू. और इसे ऐसे भी बोल सकते हैं, आई डिड ऑल दिस एट योर बिहेस्ट. आई डिड ऑल दिस एट योर बिहेस्ट. सेंटेंस है, मेरी बात का बुरा मत मानना पर वह बहुत चुगलखोर है. डोंट टेक इट द रॉन्ग वे बट शी इज़ वेरी गॉसिप प्रोन. डोंट टेक इट द रॉन्ग वे बट शी इज़ वेरी गॉसिप प्रोन. पढ़ते पढ़ते मेरी आँख लग जाती है. आई डोज ऑफ वाइल्ड स्टडिंग. आई डोज ऑफ वाइल्ड स्टडिंग. अगला सेंटेंस है, भगवान की खातिर अब उसे माफ़ कर दो. फॉर गॉड सेक फॉर गिव हिम नाउ. फॉर गॉड सेक फॉर गिव हिम नाउ. बस अब यही बाकी था सुनने को. दैट वॉज द ओनली थिंग लेफ्ट टू हियर. दैट वॉज द ओनली थिंग लेफ्ट टू हियर. बस यही देखना बाकी था. दिस वॉज द ओनली थिंग लेफ्ट टू सी. दिस वॉज द ओनली थिंग लेफ्ट टू. सेंटेंस है, पैसों के मामले में वह सबसे ज़्यादा धनवान है. इन टर्म्स ऑफ मनी ही इज द रिचेस्ट. और यू कैन से व्हेन इट कम्स टू मनी ही इज द रिचेस्ट. अगला सेंटेंस है बिल्कुल इसके ही जैसा. क्वालिटी के मामले में एप्पल सबसे अच्छा है. इन टर्म्स ऑफ क्वालिटी एप्पल इज द बेस्ट. व्हेन इट कम्स टू क्वालिटी एप्पल इज द बेस्ट. तो एक ही सेंटेंस को हम इन दोनों तरीकों से बोल सकते हैं.